coach is choosing per week?
You can choose. It's not a huge deal. Just don't pick someone from EU. Basically, is my rule.
I think I just ended up watching like the finals for this week.
I mean, you need to watch. You need to watch a pro perspective of your lane.
Okay.
You need to watch.
They did a lot of coverage on.
No, you need to go, Gary. You need to go download the VOD, and watch it from your lane perspective.
Okay.
Okay, so you are Malphite versus, what do we got up here? Karthus top?
Karthus, yeah, Karthus top.
What did I just do? Okay.
I didn't realize how annoying this lane was gonna be because I couldn't see like his cues most of the time, and I have it on colorblind mode.
I mean, so right off the get-go, like, you literally just gave him the free, easy cues, like, over and over again. Like, what is Karthus going to want to do? He's going to want to push his own minions, right?
Right.
Like, he's going to want to queue right here. Okay, and you just let him push the wave, like, because he's stronger than you level 1. Like, what are you going to do to him? Nothing.
Right.
So, notice when he starts hitting all of these is when you literally stand. He's not aiming for you.
Yeah, he's just aiming for the minions right now.
He's not aiming for you at all. He's yet to actually aim for you. That was the first time he aimed for you. And you're not reacting to it.
Right.
Right? Do you have color blindness?
I don't have color blindness, but when they I can't see any of the Justicar skins or any of the really like yellowy or really any of the bluey skins against the brown background. It's really hard for me, even though I'm not colorblind. So I turned on colorblind because I thought it might help, and it doesn't.
Well, you might just need to turn your brightness down or something then, or play with your contrast settings on your monitor.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Either way, irrelevantly, sitting in here and autoing the minions that he's trying to queue, it wouldn't matter. Like, that's just game sense. You can't do that. Like, he's obviously going to try to shove this wave in early. Right? Because he can then pressure you on the tower.
Right.
Alright, why did you stop that queue? You literally stopped your motion. You just like sat still to queue. I also can tell like exactly how you're clicking. Right now you're clicking back here. Right?
Yeah,
to queue you click down here. Like you're doing these super long clicks. Like you need to be clicking like
closer to yourself, yeah.
Yeah, like really quickly. Like I know we've gone over this before. Like you need to do that. Especially on melee champions. Because then, when he does throw a Q at you, if you're like clicking like this and he throws the Q right here, you can click over here quick, and your character's already technically in movement. It doesn't... In League, there's no turn lag.
Yeah.
Okay? In Dota and other games, there's turning lag. In League, there's none. So as long as you're clicking, your character will instantly move that direction. Again, like, why are you hitting these? Like, tell me why you're hitting these.
I was just trying to see as, like...
Why can't you see us right here?
I am only level 1, so I don't really have anything to help me see us on the tower yet.
Why can't you just see us naturally on the tower with your auto attacks like a player at your level should be able to do? Two shots for melees, right?
Well,
one for range.
And then it's one and auto and an auto for range.
Not if you get your W.
Right.
Get your W level 2. You'll get level 2 off of these when they crash into the tower.
Okay.
Like, this is all damage plus the pot you drank is all damage because you're just walking into your minions to auto them for no reason.
Okay.
You have no purpose in autoing these minions right now. Right?
So, okay.
Like, let it push in.
Okay.
Like, just let it push in, and then CS under the turret.
Okay.
If you can't do it, then you need to work on CSing under a turret.
Right. I was more worried about the wave getting too big under the tower, and he was just going to harass me, and I was going to lose it all.
I mean, you're literally getting harassed anyways. What's it matter if it's here under the turret? You have less of a chance of getting harassed under the turret because he's got to weave in and out of turret range, right? And then he's also easy to gank from Kane. And,
Yeah,
you know...
I actually think I do get a gank right here. I think we actually get first blood on
Well,
him
that's
here.
irrelevant. You're still playing the
Right.
lane wrong. I don't care what Kane does well.
Right. But yeah, I really didn't know how to play this lane. I was...
Well, this is just basic knowledge. If you're going to get harassed out of lane... I mean, this could be a lot of top laners. This could be a Kale that's doing this to you. Like, this could be Gnar that does this to you. This could be... Kled does this kind of stuff to Malphite. Vlad does this to Malphite. Rumble does this to Malphite. Kennen does this to Malphite. You know, there's tons of top laners that'll do this to you as Malphite. And you just got to be okay with it shoving in and then CSing into the turret. And this isn't just a Malphite thing. This happens to Maokai top. This happens to Rumble top. This happens to so many top lane champions as well. Okay, he doesn't have teleport, so you're going to want to shove this in. Or leave it frozen right here. It's up to you. So right here, I would stop.
Yeah. I kind of booked it after Kane died to Warwick.
That's fine. But the question is, are you leaving because you knew to stop the wave here, or are you leaving because you're scared?
I was leaving because I was scared. Because
Why should you leave the wave here? Which way is it shoving? Is it shoving this way, or is it shoving this way?
It's going to shove into me because 2 of my minions are low and none of his are.
Correct. And who has teleport and who doesn't? You have
teleport,
TP.
So I can walk back to lane.
And then have a summon spell advantage.
Right.
What are we doing right now?
I think I stay. Do I stay? Looks like I stay.
So what is this gaining you right now?
Nothing. Especially when I missed that CS right there.
So your first back's going to be an Abyssal Mask.
Yeah, that's what I go for.
Like, that's your first item. See, and now this is shoving into him, because you didn't just let it be patient. You're, like, literally hard shoving the wave. Because now you're like, oh, wait, I need to go base. But he didn't miss a single CS besides those 2 that were low.
Right.
Right, and now we're back to him just beating you up in the wave, because he's just trying to clear his wave.
Right, and I think I actually used my teleport here, too.
When instead you'd be walking back to lane right about now. You'd probably be, like, right here and not really missing any CS.
Okay.
What is this purchase?
Hmm?
What is this buy? Why? What is this?
I got the Doran's shield because of the harass for the
This does nothing against Karthus. This does nothing to Karthus. He doesn't care.
Okay.
It is a constant harass. You are better off going a null magic mantle.
Okay.
How much money did you have left over? This is okay.
Okay.
I would have gotten this, not gotten the pink ward, not gotten that, and gotten a null magic mantle.
Okay.
Because then he literally can't hurt you. Like, his damage just isn't high enough to hurt you at that point. You could literally sit in his minions and you'd be a lot more okay. This isn't going to do squat to stop him from hurting you. In fact, it probably does less than a null magic mantle would. And it's about the same price. And null magic mantle built into your item.
Okay.
Okay. It literally just feels like you're mindlessly clicking. You're clicking up here and then over here and then down here and then up here and and it feels like instead of like fluid clicks, like clicking with a purpose.
It feels clunky.
Yeah, it feels like you're clicking because you don't know where to click.
Right.
Yeah. And here you're just screwing up your own minion wave a little bit. Like.
Yeah.
Like, you literally missed 4 of those. Yeah, like, because you're autoing the minions. When you auto, your character stops. It's the same as hitting S for a second. Right?
Right.
It's just... I mean, we've gone over lane management the last, 3 times we've coached. And CSing on the turrets. Are you practicing this?
CSing under turret?
Yeah, are you practicing this? Are you going in a game and letting your minion waves get shoved in and practicing CSing under a turret? Are you practicing focusing on it in a game? Or are you just mindlessly playing your games? Like, go in normal games and just literally focus on last hitting under a turret.
Okay, that I haven't been doing. I mean, I've been trying to focus more on my farming since you told me that I need to get my farming up, and I've been getting better, but this was a bad game. Like, this was a game where I felt I didn't do well, so this is why I wanted to see, like...
I mean, it's because you're not... I mean, the farming isn't why you're dying right now. The farming is you're being ignorant to how he wants to play the lane. Right? There's a way that you want to play the lane, and there's a way that he wants to play the lane. But the fact is, he is the stronger laner, so you have to conform to how he wants to play the lane. Okay. Right? And if this was a different level of matchup, as in, like, if you were, like, a D5 player and he was bronze, then it doesn't matter. That whole crap doesn't matter. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about a player that is probably the exact same skill level as you.
Right.
And you are in a matchup that does not win. Per se. Right? Like, once you're 6, you can probably blow this guy up. Possibly, if you play the lane right. But instead, he just wants to shove this wave in as hard as he can, get super farmed, hit 6, and get assists around the map.
Okay.
Right? You have to conform to that. You have to let him shove you in.
Okay.
However, because you don't have a choice. If you go in on him, he's going to hit his W and his wall, and he's going to kite you around with his Qs.
Right.
However, what you can do to win the lane is you can see us under your turret and not come out of lane with a deficit.
Okay.
That's how you win the lane, because when it comes down to it in the mid game, you're the one that can get 4-man ultimate knockups and catch him out with a Cassio, the Caitlyn, the Zyra, and the Kayn.
Right.
Right? And the reason I tell you to play full AP Malphite instead of tank Malphite is because, I mean, you can one-shot her, you can one-shot this guy. Frankly, you can probably one-shot, like, support Singed at some point. You can even probably not one-shot him, but you can do a lot of damage to this guy. This guy is just annoying to deal with. I know, probably, like, you could probably one-shot him, but it's just not really worth it. But the point still stands. Like, stop conforming to how, like, let him shove the wave in, but don't let him kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't just sit in the minion wave and let him beat the crap out of you. Like, back up, chill, get the CS when you have to, and then learn the CS under the turret. You have to learn to do it under the turret. You have to. I won't harp on it anymore. You need to practice it.
Okay.
When
could I ask, like
right there. You can't even use the gray background excuse here, because it was on green.
Yeah, no. Like, there were some that hit me, and I was just like, wow, I'm actual garbage at this game.
Well, it's you're not clicking. You clicked, like, down here instead of right in front of you, and so you didn't have the time to turn it because you were clicked down here, so you had to move your mouse. The time it takes you to move your mouse from here to here versus here to here is extremely different. And the thing is, you're probably not clicking here to here. You're probably clicking here to, like, up here, because that's your habit, is to click like these super far distances away. Like, that you can do more to him. When your Q and your common are up, like, kite up this way and Q him or something. Kite up this way and Q him or something. Just don't take a bajillion harass.
Okay. I do remember in this game, I do eventually start dodging Qs a lot better. I think I get used to, like, his range. Either his range or I just start seeing them better.
No, you're not adapting. You just stop standing in the minion wave. You didn't grow as a player. You just stopped standing in the wave and you started running around. And he just started ignoring you. Instead of you standing right here and him killing 2 birds with 1 stone, you're standing up here, which is what you should have been doing the whole time. But you didn't do it because you started realizing, oh wait, he's hitting me with the minions. You did it because you didn't know what to do, so you were just like, I'm gonna hide up towards the wall. It just ends up being in this game that this is the right decision.
The right decision to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And the reason I'm being a little bit of a jerk with this and not being like, no, you adapted it, you didn't. don't
Yeah.
give yourself credit for it. Work on it next time.
Right. And
That one you walked into.
Yeah, no. There were plenty that I walked into that I was like, I really just, yeah, like there again. Like, there were a bunch that I just walked into that I couldn't believe I walked into because, like, on my screen, I look like I'm either on the edge of it, like, that's what I was saying. This matchup was super annoying for me because I couldn't see his cues. Like, I've played Karthus before. I didn't realize how annoying his cues are to see. Like, I've never faced against a Karthus before, like, to be honest. I actually die here because I can't see the cue. I'm not
I mean,
even
you
kidding.
die here because you're standing in the minion wave. Not really.
No, right here. I have flash up, but I could have flashed the Q, but I don't because I thought I was out. Like, yeah. I had a really hard time this match.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have sent me this match if it's just like a visual like reason. But
Well, in my history right now, there's no good matchups to review. That's the problem. Like, other than this game, I've actually been doing like okay. I wanted to send you a loss and something where I felt I didn't perform well, so that I could, you know, because like you definitely told me some stuff that like I didn't know, and that going into a match like this again.
why are you letting him stand here? Why are you letting him stand here? Why are you letting him get this? You have Kane right here. He's right down here.
Okay.
Okay, let me do this. Okay. No, pause. Okay. You have Kane right here.
Right.
Okay. Kane has an ability that literally lets him walk through this, right?
Right.
We are in silver. This guy, there's no way on this planet he's going to flash your Malphite ult if you flash R him. Okay? You just let him get this cannon creep.
For no reason.
So not only could you kill this guy right now, you don't even need him to basically kill this guy.
I think I do kill him without Kane.
Irrelevantly, you let him get this. This is 65 gold.
Right.
You could have denied him this. This is like a pink ward later. Like,
Right.
you could have killed him without Kane, but you shouldn't have had to wait for Kane to hit that go button. It didn't matter if Kane was here. You should have killed this guy no matter what.
Okay.
And now ping the wave. Tell Kane to push it with you. I don't know what this was. This is me knowing you don't know Malphite's ranges.
No, it was actually a mistake. Like, I remember going, whoops.
Either way, you should be pinging this and having Kane help you shove it. There we go. He finally gets the picture. And you hit B. You don't walk back here. You stand right here and you hit B.
And just B. Yeah. Old habits die hard. That's my fault.
And also notice how much less damage his Q's did to you once you got this.
Yeah, once I got that.
There we go. Now imagine if you had laned better earlier, and you CS properly, and you'd have about 80 CS. Okay, so we're talking about 40 more than you have right now. Okay, let's say all CS averages to 15 gold, which is an understatement. You'd have another 600 gold in your bank, right?
Right.
You would have probably boots at this point, and then I forget what Abyssal Max builds out of because I never built the item.
A catalyst and a Negatron.
Another option you could have done here, by the way, instead of Negatron, because this item's really gold inefficient, is getting the catalyst with the null magic mantle. That's probably your better for laning sustain, but you would have been able to do that, and you'd probably have your teleport because you'd be stronger, and you could teleport down here right now and probably pick up a double kill.
Alright.
Right? Everything stems from early game. Now,
Right.
you can play your early game right and still not win because of other things, but at this level, your early game is basically, like, really important.
Right.
That one should have been an auto. I don't know why just standing in your wave again. I'm just gonna let that one die. I don't know what you're doing right now. Yeah, I can literally see that you're terrified of last sitting under the turret because you know you can't do it. So you're tanking minions and like, what is the point of this? Like, just let it crash and last hit your minions. Okay? I'm not gonna harp on it anymore. Why?
So,
why queue it? Why not auto this?
I can't even tell you. I was afraid of him, like, because I know he can queue me under the tower without getting hit by the tower. So
what? It literally, you took more damage
from tanking the minions than his queues.
No, you took more damage because you literally... Look, man, I get that you can't see them, but we're talking like over here. Up here, you can see Carth's queues. This is almost all green. If we're going to use the brown excuse and not a colorblind excuse, you should be able to see all of his queues. Okay. Yeah? And I'm sorry, I'm not going to... Like, if you end up against the Carthus and that's just you can't see his queues, then I'm like, sorry, I'm going to bench you when there's a Carthus game. Like...
Right.
That's not to be a jerk, but like if you can't see it, like I wouldn't let a blind man throw a dart.
Well, right.
Like I wouldn't spin him in a circle, give him a dart, and be like, "Hope you hit the board."
Yeah. Right.
Like I mean, I could do that, but I'm gonna make sure there's a ton of people I don't like standing around them.
Right.
But
yeah. I don't understand it because like I've never had a problem with color blindness, and I've never had a problem like I wear glasses obviously, but like. With the Justicar skins, like the one for Aatrox and the one for Syndra, like I can't see those. I can't see those anywhere. Green, brown, anywhere. They're too light.
Try playing with your saturation on your monitor. I already mentioned this, but try playing with those saturations and then see if that helps at all. I don't think there's saturation stuff that you can do in the League client. Yeah, there's not. So. But yeah, no, that's just but
that's just one of my biggest problems.
Up here you can see them because I saw you dodging them up here.
Yeah, I can see them better on the green. Yeah,
which means you just getting hit with these is you not paying attention.
Right. And like I have a bunch of other Malphite games, but they're games where I've either stomped the lane or like the team stomped, and like it wasn't much of a game. So like this was really the only game where like I super struggled hard. Like this was a hard fought game.
The thing is, though, you're literally not trading with him at all. Like if you're gonna stand here and he's gonna stand here and you're gonna get hit with the Q, walk up here and hit him with a Q here or there. Like literally, you hit this guy with like 3 Qs, he's down to this health, and you can just all in him. Like you can kill him. And no doubt in my mind, you can kill this guy at this point. You're just terrified, like, and you're not thinking about that. You're like, oh, he's just a bully. I don't know why you're not using your Q to CS that one, and then you're just not thinking. You're visually not. Your head's not even in the game. Okay. Like you might think you're paying attention and thinking, but you're not. You're really not. You're kind of just going through the motions of lane. Okay.
Yeah, like, and I've tried to get more. I don't want to say conscientious, like. Ever since you said like I pulled the trigger like way too much, like I've tried to think about that more too. Like I've tried to like be more hesitant with, you know, when
your landing was fine. What I'm talking about with the trigger is when you would like do TPs like all the way back here and then like run all the way up here to fight and your team's like over here.
Right.
Like being aggressive is not a bad thing. Being aggressive tends to be a good thing. However, being aggressive and like literally not just looking at the map before you do it, that's not aggression, that's frankly that's ignorance.
Yeah, that's just being stupid. No, I agree with you.
So it's not that you need to tone down your aggression, you need to just stop for a second and think before you do it.
Yeah.
Or look around before you do it. Watch the work, chase him. See, I wanted to TP there. I would TP down here and have picked up the kill on Jinx.
Right.
or helps your team pick up that kill on Jinx, because you want to get out of this lane. Like, you don't want to be here. You want to be making plays around the map. The issue is why a lot of top laners end up not climbing is because they pick top lane because they want to be on an island. But the issue is, if you want to win the game, you have to get off the island.
Right.
And, you won't carry from top lane.
Right. And one of the things that I've been doing, and one of the reasons why I like Malphite, which I should have done this game, and I don't understand why I didn't, to be honest. I think this was like my last game of the night too, so
no excuses.
But, yeah, but
that was dumb.
That was so I was really upset.
Well, it's just this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying thinking. You can assume this guy is ultimate, you haven't seen him use it, right?
Right.
Okay, let's watch this. So you Q him. He is now slowed.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we're gonna look at this, let me hide this and get control of my mouse. Okay, you are now faster than him. You will, if we had the race to get to this destination, you would get there before he does. Okay. She can cut him off, right? This intersection right here, where all of you are going, she will, because of that Q, if he does an ult, you will all get here at the same time.
Right.
So you see him ult.
Yeah.
And you could just hold your ult, okay? The victory was he ulted away. You needed to think about this. Or you needed to do it as soon as you threw your Q out.
Right. But, like I was saying, like the one thing that I've been doing a lot more recently, and I think it's definitely helped, like the amount of games that I've won, is when there's nothing to do top lane, I've gone mid and just ulted the mid laner. Like,
You're a jerk.
It seems to have really helped a lot as far as climbing.
Well, yeah, you should be literally, when you have ult, like, if you're not losing your lane and your mid's like equal to, like, it's more efficient for you to walk down here and ult the mid lane.
Yeah, and
usually,
like, it's also helped too that like no one's been banning Yasuo. I've had a disproportionate amount of Yasuos in my game, whether my team or otherwise, and so just like.
Well, Yasuo has nothing to do with it.
Well, right, but yeah.
No, Yasuo just has nothing to do with it. Let's watch that, because I'm sure you could have killed him.
I think I'd Q a minion.
No, you Q him.
I had me with my second Q. Oh no, I remember this. I was in range of my Q, but it didn't go off. Like, I don't know if I didn't click it or what, but it just, my second Q didn't go off.
I mean, the main issue is that you're using all of these spells to push the wave when you don't really need to. Because what's the point of hard shoving this wave? He can CS it under the turret, you're just going to go sit back up here. Now, if you were going to hard push this and then walk down mid, that's a different story, except right now you don't see the mid laner and you know he's not there. So there's no reason to hard push this. So as soon as he does this, you know you're getting ganked, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a good decision to do that. That's pointless.
I thought my E was enough damage to kill him.
You just never use your Q, Gary. You have it up the whole time. You just never used it on him.
I thought it was coming up off cooldown.
That might have been replay bug.
Yeah.
Alright, it was replay bug.
Because
what you should have done is you should have waited to flash on him until your Q is a lower cooldown.
Yeah.
If you were gonna flash on him.
Cooldown, and I was like just outside of range.
In general, it should have just been better for you to honestly ult away.
Okay.
I mean, it was close, but this also comes back to, imagine if you had the CS lead earlier.
Right.
Right? Like, it always comes back to that stuff. You know, did you drink a corruption potion during that fight? You know, let's go look. Oh.
No, I didn't.
So guess what?
30 damage. That 30 damage would have killed him.
So, oh well, no kill. Oh, no turret. Hello, game?
The replays are drunk.
See, and you're dodging his Q's fine now.
Yeah, like I said, there came a point where like I started doing really well with dodging them, and I don't know why. Like,
so why are you standing? What are you doing right now? You're like sitting here, like learning how to salsa under his turret, and not doing a single thing to him, and he's just sitting here like throwing cues at you. Like, you're like one of those dancing monkeys on a fair. You're like sitting here like you the samurai are telling your monkey Malphite to sit over here and dance for peanuts, and Carlos is throwing like all these peanuts at you. And you're just taking them. You're just like, ooh, a piece of candy, and you're picking it up and eating it, and then the next thing you know, it's like a bad peanut. Like stuff.
Strange analogy, but okay.
That's exactly what it is, though. Like, this guy's your monkey, and you're his master, and you're just like, hey, you. And like over here's a cop, and you don't have a legal license, so you can't actually like do anything to this guy. You know, you can't actually entertain him because there's a cop here. So if you do something to him, the cop's like, "Can I see your papers?" And you're over here like, "I'm just dancing for fun. Give me peanuts, though." And he's throwing peanuts at you.
Oh Lord.
Like,
yeah. The reason why I don't want to go over to Kale games is just.
oh, here we go. Here comes Yasuo. Oh, we're gonna go this way now. Oh. Well, that was a fun chase. I'm glad you queued that guy. I don't know what you're doing, man.
I died in the Jinx rocket.
I don't know what you're doing, man. Just like you're literally on autopilot. I can see you're on autopilot.
Yeah, this game wasn't a good game, and like I was upset after this game. Oh God, not this game.
What's floating around you? Oh, I can't tell. Oh, it's the
comet.
It's the comet. Why does the comet stay around after you die?
I don't know.
There was no reason to ult that guy there. You could have just walked up and hit Q on him, and he would have been dead.
Yeah.
He had 3 people coming up on him, and then you'd have ult for whatever you're gonna go up here and do, which probably won't be a smart thing.
Like, and the weird thing is, I can see like Jinx's zapper perfectly fine, like no matter what skin she uses. Like, so I don't know. It's just like it's the yellow and the like some blue stuff that I can't see.
I love pushing without vision, Gary. Nothing ever goes wrong from that. Go do the Krugs. Just go do the Krugs. There's no... Do you have money? Okay, you do have money. Oh, here we go.
Everyone dies, so I cancel it, dude.
Like, you don't want to be up here splitting, dude. Like, you've yet to leave top lane. Except to go mid and ult the guy once. Like, you're just not doing anything. Like, you're playing a champion that wants to group up and team fight, but you're up here doing peanut dances. No. I would ult away there. The thing with Malphite, and the reason Malphite's on every top laner's list, is because Malphite is a champion that you have to be proactive to win a game with.
Okay.
Okay? If you're not being proactive on this guy, I would rather you be 0, 20, and 50 on this champion.
Okay.
Than be even. Like, I don't care how many deaths you have on Malphite if you're making good place engages and it's making your team win. I don't care if you're a KDA player. Like, I don't care what your KDA is. I don't care if you have an average of 4 kills, 15 deaths, but if you have an average assist of like 40, like, dude, go for it. Like, all you, man.
Right. And like I took your advice when you said start playing like stop playing tank and go for damage. Like I I thought that was fantastic because I love full AP Malphite. I think it's fun, but like you're